Thank you. Can you hear me? Is this? Yeah, this is a very good sound system, actually. Thank you. Thank all of you for being here. This is a terrific experience for me. I want to thank Justin and Kyle for setting this whole thing up and having this energy. This is where poetry is most alive right now. I'm kind of savoring this right now. I want to congratulate Kyle on his terrific work. I just know him from having read his poetry first, and I want to congratulate him as also being the first person in Texas to ever pronounce Hoboken correctly. Reading this.
It rhymes with heartbroken.
Rhymes with heartbroken. Okay. Without further ado, I'd like to start with something short, which is my way of saying I can write longer things. This poem's called Reading. I suppose that's appropriate. And the poem, the cover of this book, which is really, they did a wonderful job with it, is kind of taken from this poem. And of course, you know, the word beauty, you know, in French is beau, B-E-A-U. Reading. What crumbled from the book like flakes of old paper was a moth somehow caught between dust jack and cover. There it got crushed against letters of the word beauty impressed in the spine, so that the word beau was outlined in silver moth-wing dust against the dust jacket. The moth died into a word. The word was beautiful in French. Utterly literal, this death, this beau, merely chance. But caught up in being human, how can I help but read it that way? This book recently just came out, which is why I'm mainly reading from it. The book is called Words Before Dawn, and it does play with a lot of words and language, and the question of to what degree do words and language, and by extension poems, connect us with the world that we live in, speak of or for that world or to that world, and in what way do they get in the way of that experience. And it's an old question. And Socrates takes it up with a guy named Cratylus in one of Plato's dialogues. And this poem is called Great-Tailed Grackle. If any people know birds around here, you might be aware of these bizarre, huge blackbird creatures that live in Texas. I'm not from Texas, so it's a new experience to me. We don't have crows where I live, but we've got these grackles, and it's their sounds that amazes me. Great-tailed grackle. Had the Greeks such grackles, Socrates might have cackled a proof to hear you squawk your name. But speak again and rebuke him. Such barbaric banging on a brazen pot, such clatter as Cratylus could stuff down the wattled throat of the bickering Athenian. Let them prattle of truth, for who is more surprised than you by your own voice? How you huff your shoulders like a bodybuilder, lower your head, crane your neck, till feathers prickle and yellow eyes boggle at, what the hell was that? Two whistles lark sweet, a radio static crackle and hiss, a bacon fat squeal and gurgle, punctuated by a sort of self-inflicted Heimlich maneuver. At home in the most un-Heimlich of places, airport, parking garage, you drag that purple prow of tail feathers magpie proud, and promenading stage your courtship display pointing skyward your beak, as if to gimlet a hole in heaven, until that telltale tail molts away in autumn, leaves you strutting like a stunted, bobble-headed chicken. But even then you wear a minor goddess on your back, iris of iridescence, and you who stand for nothing else, you wallow